So, good day to everybody. Good afternoon to everybody, and welcome once again to my afternoon broadcast. How is everybody doing? So, guys, yesterday I did not go live. I was so tired, depressed. Man, I was a kind of depressed yesterday. I didn't go live yesterday. Yes, it can happen. You see, at times you lose interest in some things you have passion for. Yes, you understand me? At times you lose interest in some things you have passion for. So guys, you're welcome to my morning breaks. I mean, this is not morning. This is afternoon now. It is noon here. It is afternoon time. I want to say welcome to my morning afternoon show. So guys, you've seen the topic this afternoon is adoption advisable. That's the topic we are going to treat this morning. Is adoption advisable? So like and share this program. Let's go. Like, share the program. Let's go. How many people are watching? Man, I'm not even seeing the guys that are watching on. I'm not seeing the number of the guys watching on YouTube. Now it is cold here and I don't actually like winter because in winter you cannot do the things you want to do, like going outside. I hate going outside in cold weather. I hate it. Going outside in cold weather, I hate it so much. Even to go buy something to eat, I don't want to go because of cold. That's, effort to start dressing. You need to wear pullover, you need to wear jackets, you need to put on thick shoes, nah, man. But in winter, you can put on shorts. Rain, Baumgartner, I see you. You can put on shorts, you can wear ordinary t-shirts, go buy what you want to buy, and the weather is friendly. You understand me? The weather will be friendly. But in winter, in winter, life is boring and depression everywhere. Do you understand me? Life is boring and depression everywhere. So guys, I do not know not many people watching because yesterday I don't know what's going on. Yesterday I didn't go live. Let me tell you what, I mean, made me to come live. So as I was on my own, I decided to, watch some videos on social media. So I went to Google to search something. I decided to search my name on Google. Guys, listen. Brad Mother, I see you. I decided to search my name on Google. Guess what? Google referred me as a popular content creator who shares his views about Europe and Africa. Did you see it? This made me feel good. Google referred me. He said a popular content. Now go check it. Now go Google it. A popular social media influencer Something like that. That was how Google, referred to me, a popular social media personality. Now I got it. Make sure you can Google it. A popular social media personality. There are so many Uncle Rodi on Google. So many, like 3. One is a restaurant. Another one, yes. So Google referred me as a popular social media personality. And Ola, oh Ola, but where is the money now? Ola, good to see you. Where is the money now? Are you okay? My name is on Google. Okay, where is the money? Popularity, where is the money? But it made me feel good. That's a popular social media personality who shares his views about Europe and versus Africa. Messi, have you searched it? Have you? Yes, have you searched it? And if you go, you see my pictures everywhere. Messi, you searched it. Good. So after searching it, after seeing that I was referred as a popular social media personality, I came live instantly. Yes, Ola, oh Ola, good to see you, Ola. I've not seen you for a long time. Where did you hide? I've not seen you for a long time. Irene, I see you. Thank you. So, when I see when I searched my name on Google and saw that Google referred me as a popular social media personality, I came live instantly. I don't want to miss this big chance. So that means I'm really popular. I'm really popular. I never knew. Man, I thought as much. I am really popular. I never knew. But what remains is, though I'm getting a kind of people are coming with many business, what's it? What business, what's it called, self? But I'm scared. Ola, okay. You are here, but I've not seen you for a while now. Maybe you are just eating Canadian chicken, enjoying life. Yeah, business collaborations, but ideas and things like that. I'm scared. I don't want to be scammed or people to, what's it called? Man, I forgot. If I don't go live for a day, I forget a lot of things. Yeah, many people are coming, but man, I'm scared. I don't want to be, either they scam me or they what's it called? They hijack my page. you know, I don't know the genuine people. I don't know who is genuine and who is not. So I'm afraid of people scamming me or hijacking my page, things like that. What is this name now? When they take over your page, I forgot. Hack. Yes, I'm afraid. Some people now when I look, I see say some people who seem to be reasonable. You understand me? Reasonable people. They come, they write me, but I'm scared. I don't know who is fraudulent and who is real. That's the problem. Yes, so I'm scared. I'm careful. I've got a lot of people who came for all this thing, but I'm scared. You know what I mean? So guys, you're welcome to my today. I'm going to go live multiple times. After now, I will take a break and go live and go live and go live. I'm going to go live multiple times today. William Juliet, I see you. How are you doing? So guys, like always, I'm in the mood now. I slept enough. Yesterday, I slept enough. Yesterday night, I slept enough. And this morning, this afternoon, I'm in the mood to talk. So, Now, the last time we had a live broadcast, the last time we gathered here, that was 2 days ago. We spoke about many things. We spoke about abortion. We spoke about having children on time and getting married on time and things like that. Some people, some men and women said, how about people who do not have children or who are unable to have their own children? What is the solution? Because this is a reality. There are people who cannot, they want children, but they cannot have children. Yes. What is the way forward for them? That's why we came out here now to discuss, because what's the way forward for people who do not have children? Like barren women, impotent men, what's the way forward? And I'm going to share my true life experience like always. You know, my life is full of experiences, you know. As you watch me on, somebody said, listen guys, somebody made a comment on YouTube. Somebody said, adoption is a blessing, especially for those that can't have children and for those children abandoned in homes. And this should be Regina, or the name is Gaina. So I'm going to answer this, but before I answer these things, we are going to look at a lot of things this afternoon. So we are going to look at the pros and cons, the advantages and disadvantages of adopting a child. Don't move away. There are so many things to learn. I'm going to share with you some experience I've seen, some things I've seen in life to understand me, so do not move away. Now, we are here to talk about adoption. Is it advisable? Should a person whose children abandoned, as Ghana said, adopt a child or not? Well, you know, this life is too mysterious, or do I say this life is too deep? This life is too deep. Let me tell you what, I'm going to look at both sides of the coin. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a hurry. I'm going to be honest with you. Do you understand what I mean now? Growing up, I saw how our ancestors did things. Don't forget, we are here to look at both sides of the coin, the good side and the bad side of it. Let me say, in the good old days, families don't want to have strange blood. That is, families don't want to take any person that is not of their bloodline. Do you understand what I mean? In the olden days, people don't take somebody who does not share the same bloodline with them. In the olden days, listen attentively. Don't be in a rush. I remember when my mother was alive and when my father was alive. My mother's sisters, that is my aunts, because my grandmother had so many, my maternal grandmothers had so many girls, ladies, women, only one boy. So many of these my mother's sisters, my aunts, came to take my sisters to help them at home, like to babysit their children, because my mother started having children on time before them. So my mother, people like having, that is, people do not like having strangers or like a housemaid who is not related to them in their home. Back then, what I saw, I do not know, because what I saw then, just like how this apprenticeship we practiced in my own culture, I mean tradition, where you go and take somebody to come and serve you for like 5 years, work for you, you teach the person a skill for 5, 6, 7 years. And after you settle the person, you establish the person. After the person must have served you. Most times, these people that you take, when I was growing up, are people that boys related to you. Cousins, nephews, people that share the same bloodline with you. You understand me? Back then. So I saw these things. Though there are exceptional cases, there are some cases where you take somebody that is not related to you by blood. Do you understand me? Taiwo, I'm coming. Taiwo, good morning to you. We are going to look at the advantages and disadvantages, because whatever has an advantage has some disadvantage. For instance, now, if you eat excess, if you eat too much food, it may be harmful. You may, I mean, when you take too much of even the food you like, it may be harmful. It may harm you. Like eating too much meat, too much fish, too much egg, too much fufu, too much rice, too much bread. Food is healthy, but when you take it excessively, just like alcohol, some people say drinking a bit of alcohol is healthy. But when you drink alcohol excessively, it will harm you. So there is nothing wrong about adoption, but we are here to look at both sides of adopting a child. Because this is a public forum. I cannot say, now everything about adopting a child is good. There are pitfalls too. There are disadvantages and there are advantages. That's what I came out here for us to discuss. Just a mature discussion that all of us will benefit from. Now, so my mother's generation, they were like that. And the bond and the love between them was deep. Okay. Now, there are people who adopted a child, and that child served the same purpose like their own biological children. A child adopted might serve even more useful purpose than your own biological children. That one is the truth. That one is not lies. Also, listen attentively. That's why I told you we are going to look at both sides of the coin. Your own child, your biological child, may not also be there for you. Are you listening to what I'm saying this morning? That's why I said we are going to look at both sides of the coin. Your own biological child may not be there for you. And an adopted child can be there for you. An adopted child also can do you harm. And also your own biological child can also do you harm. So let's go. Now, let me tell you what I'll give you some instances. I had a friend, a lady friend, just normal, growing up. Back in the days, I had a lot of girlfriends, not lovers, just normal girlfriends because I socialized a lot with people. Do you understand me? I had a lot of friends then, not lovers. We had nothing, like that kind of intimacy. Just normal friend that we can gist and call ourselves and share life stories and things like that. Normal friend. Now, how we became friends was one day, that was around 1997. I'm going to give you these stories in detail. No, 1997, I was, walking on my own. I was just, taking fresh air, walking, walking on my own. I saw an African lady. That was the first time I saw her. So we exchanged greetings. Hello, hello, hello. We greeted ourselves. So after that, that lady was, she walked around where I lived then. That was around 1997. So on another occasion, we met ourselves, and then the next time we began to, have conversation. We started discussing things. So after I found out that that lady, she was from my own tribe. So I asked her how long she's been living in this country. She told me, and if she has a husband, she had no husband then, and no, she has a child, one child. I'm not going to tell you the gender, but she has a child. So I asked her because she has no husband. I said, how are you managing? She said, man, it's tough, because she was surviving on her own, getting apartments, going to work, taking care of her child alone and things like that. I said, good, you have documents. So now I told her, that was 1997. I said, I was about to go and apply for citizenship. Then 1997. Now this woman told me, listen attentively, she told me that she went there. No. Hold on, I'm rushing this story. I told her that I was, either I have already applied or I want to go apply for citizenship. And now encouraged her to go do the same, to go apply for citizenship. So this lady went. She was bounced by her referent. I think they call it reference. We call it, that's the person that is in charge, handling her file. Bounced her. Told her that she did not meet the criteria to get the citizenship then. So, she did not tell me this, She lost hope. She said she went there several times and the lady she met there, rejected, rejected her application or things like that. Not that she rejected, she told her she did not meet the criteria. She was not, like, a kind of frustrating her. So, I lived in that area. About a year after, or 1 or 2 years after, we keep seeing. So I now reminded her, I said, have you gotten your citizenship? Have you gotten the citizenship? She said no. That since that lady she met at Rat House Magistrate frustrated her, she lost interest. Listen to this story. Now, and I said, you lost interest, so you want to keep using visa. I said, go back there. And I said, you need to learn how to push in life. I now encouraged her to go back there. I said, probably that woman who frustrated you might have been, may not be in that position again or in that office. I said, go try. He said, the woman was so, negative-minded. She said, do you mean it? I said, go and try. Then I was much more younger. This was 97. I said, go and try. There's no harm in trying. Go try and see. She said, Ro, did you mean it? I said, go try. This woman went. And that former woman that gave her problems wasn't there anymore. A new person was in the office. Now, this new person told her that she has met the criteria, to get the citizenship. So she called me on telephone. I said, what are you waiting for? Apply instantly. She applied. Not quite 5 months, she got it. When she got it, she called me. When she called me, she said, I was her savior. She has never seen somebody like me. You see, in life, anybody can be your savior. She said, I saved her life. He said, normally, African people, black people are not good-hearted like this. They don't give you information. They don't wish you well. They will not tell you. So this lady saw me as a brother, began to invite me to come and eat freely and things like that. But then I was loaded. I had enough money then. I lacked nothing. So I was on my own. I had my money. Everything was good for me. But she did not allow me rest. She was she appreciated what I did for her. So she said, I made her an European and her daughter. Now listen to why I'm telling you this story. Well, but before I go further, this has been me. This is how I am. But experience has taught me not to be too nice to people. Listen, I love sharing information when I get valuable information. When I see where you can eat, what benefits you, I tell you, you understand me? I like being good to people, but life will teach you otherwise. People will teach you lesson. People will make you change. Do you understand what I mean? When people show you, you will change. But let me leave it. It's going to be a topic for another day. Let's go further. So this is what, let me tell you why, do not forget, we are discussing about adoption. Now, if I tell you the number of people I've helped in life, you will not believe it. But then, I don't make noise. I say, thank God, I'm happy because I am favored too. Yes, because what you sow, you reap. I always say here, cast your bread upon the waters, and after many days, it shall come back to you. You get the gist? Cast your bread upon the waters, and after many days, it shall come back to you. Now let's go further. So listen to this. When the lady, this is why, let me listen to why I'm telling you the story. When the lady applied for citizenship, do not forget, the lady has one daughter, one child. But when she applied for citizenship, she said she has another daughter in Africa. That was the law then. If you have another child elsewhere, you can include the child when getting your citizenship. Like you have another child somewhere, you can include the child then. That was the law then. And it was, a lot of people use that chance. So now this lady said, she included her biological daughter, and then she included another daughter. She gave the name and, she gave the date of birth and the name of someone in Africa. So when she collected the citizenship and everything, she now went to Africa and brought somebody, like adopted somebody from Africa and brought here to making them so that the daughter will have a companion, somebody to play with, to live with, to go to school with. Listen attentively. Do you get the gist now? Because the daughter was lonely, had no playmate, no companion. Each time the woman went to work, the daughter would be home alone. So she thought it wise to bring somebody from Africa, somebody that was like 2 years older than the daughter, or 3 years older than the daughter, so that they could grow up together. I saw the girl. Listen attentively. So now, she went because she gave that girl, that lady, the citizenship, that girl. So she brought the girl here to Europe. I went there several times and I saw the girl that she brought. The one that wasn't or is not her biological daughter, lived with. So the lady, this my lady friend now, every time she would call me on telephone complaining about that girl that she brought from Africa. That girl she brought from Africa, the one that wasn't her biological daughter, began to compete, rival, concurrence. She began to compete intensively with the daughter, the biological daughter of the woman. And are you getting the gist now? And they started fighting. Serious, it wasn't a small fight. We are talking about adoption here. It was not the woman continued. I said, listen, maybe the girl is new in Europe and how do I say it now? Culture shock and a lot of things. The woman, I advised the lady, said maybe it will take them time to understand one another. You understand me? She said the fight was not a small fight. So she said the fight wasn't a small fight. It continued because she enrolled the girl she brought from Africa in school. She enrolled her, she took her to school, and she was going to the same school like the daughter. But the fight was not a small thing. To the extent, this my woman, I said my woman, this woman friend had to take that girl back to Africa. She took the girl back to Africa. She said she and her daughter couldn't cope with the girl. You see, she was unlucky to get to adopt such a girl. You see, everything in life has to do with how fortunate you are. What if she had adopted a girl that is good-hearted, loving, caring? But in this case, this my lady friend adopted a girl who was in competition who competed with the daughter. A girl who was ungrateful, who never appreciated that she came to Europe. And I saw that girl, at that age, she was like 10, 11 that time. That girl was, I do not know, she was restless. She's not calm. She wasn't such a girl that stays one place. What I saw then. Okay? So that was how she sent that girl back to Africa. I did not know how the whole thing, because she took her this thing and sent her back. But she told me she did not tell the girl or whatever. That girl did not know she has the European citizenship. The way she did it, she did not reveal it to anybody. But she held it to herself up till now. But the girl did not come back again here. But I don't know now. I do not know if she later changed her mind or she brought the girl back or not. Now, we are talking about adopting a child. Is it The question is it advisable? For someone, listen, I've got to be honest. For someone who is barren or impotent, for someone who is unable to make his or her own babies, it is advisable. Yes, I'll tell you why. It is advisable too, but I would advise you to adopt, know that child you want to adopt know that person from childhood, grow with that person, so that you can raise that child the way you want. You can train that child, you can inculcate, you can put in good behaviors, you can train the child you want the way you want that child to be. Life is a risk. Do you understand me? Life, you see, somebody said it is never good to adopt a child. Listen, guys, listen attentively. I told you, we are going to look at the pros and cons. Somebody said it is never too... Listen. If I do not have any child, listen, if I don't have any child of my own, any biological child of my own, and I'm getting older, I'm in my 60s, going to 70s, man, I'm going to adopt a child. I'm telling you the truth. If I were living in Africa, say I don't live in Europe, especially people that are living in Africa, and I do not have a child, I'm going to compare Africa to Europe. You understand me? If I were living in Africa and I do not have any child of my own, to be honest, I will go and adopt a child I like and raise that child myself. Revenge and success, I see you. Are you listening to me? I would adopt and raise that child. Now, but let me tell you, if I know I still stand possibility of making my own child, I got to be sincere with you guys. I wouldn't adopt a child. But let me tell you, there are blessings associated with it. Let me tell you, I need to be honest. Let's go deeper. Do not forget, there are children. If you bring them in your home, if you bring some children into your homes, they come with blessings. That your good deed will attract good omen into your life. Listen attentively. My name is Rodi. I'm going to share with you some true life stories so that you can learn. You adopting a child is like tithe and offering. You appeasing the land. It's like you paying tithes. You adopting a child. You do not know the blessing that is associated with it. There are also multi-millionaires, rich people like Madonna, Grace Madonna, that musician, and so many other rich Americans who adopted children. There are people you do not know the spiritual benefits associated with. It's where you are. It's like charity work. How do I say it? You helping humanity, helping somebody. I don't know how to explain it, but when I get the right word, I will tell you guys. Listen attentively. Share this broadcast. You know, there are some people who go to, I told you guys, I said, I'm not a religious person. You understand me? Adopting a child is an act of godliness. Listen, adopting a child is an act of godliness. There are so many people who claim to be religious, but they don't render kindness to anybody. They are far from godliness. They are religious, Muslims, Christians, but these people are evil and corrupt. They are not upright. There are people, they don't go to churches or mosques to pay tithes. They don't sponsor religious groups or churches or all these things. How they please nature or God is they adopt a child and give that child good life. Pay the school fees of that. They don't pay. They don't go and say I'm paying tithe and offering at a church or in a church. How they do their own tithe, how they pay their own tithe and offering is doing good to people. Do you understand me? Now let's go further. And that is the best way of paying tithe and offering. Let's go. And blessings will follow you if you do that. Blessings follows people that do such things. Let's go further. You don't know. Let me tell you. I may go spiritual this afternoon. Let's go. Francis Shuku Osha, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's go. I have seen a case where a woman married for many years, 10, 15 years, and was unable to conceive. Now, this is a true life story. Not one case, many cases. Listen attentively. I've seen many cases, not a case, where a woman or a man married and they were unable to conceive. Now, I'm going spiritual now. 5 years, no child. 10 years, no child. 15 years, no child. They lost hope and decided to go and adopt a child. This couple went and adopted a child, began to treat that child with kindness, started taking care of the child as if that child were their own biological children. Feeding, clothing. The woman was taking the child to school, giving her all the attention she needed. Not quite a year to 2 years, that woman conceived, gave birth to her own biological child. Let me tell you, life is too deep. The spirit of that child they adopted, the presence of that child brought good omen, good fortune in their life. There are people, there are individuals. Why do you think when the Bible says ye are gods, you don't understand? Ye are gods. Now there are people, if they step into your household, good things will start happening. You don't understand. Maybe this broadcast maybe there are people, when they when they enter your house, good things will start happening. If you're hungry before, you start seeing food. If you are lacking money before, if you have no money, you start seeing money. Your business will start flourishing. Do you understand what I mean? Listen, because the spirit of that child you adopted will be pleased with you. The spirit of that child you adopted will wish you well, will continue to wish you well. You don't understand this. All these acts of kindness, if I tell you, you know what? If I tell you the benefits, you don't know. Let me tell you, adopting a child is an act of kindness if you do not know. This story I told you now did not happen to one person. It has happened to many people in different forms. It has happened to many people in different forms. I know that there are some religious people here. Some Christians are here. Let me give you one Bible quotation. The Bible says, because Joseph, the biblical Joseph, was in the house of Potiphar, Potiphar's household was blessed. When you are blessed, when you have favor upon your life, wherever you go, wherever you enter, that favor follows you. Life is deeper than you think. If you have favor upon you, if you have favor over your life, whether you are a child or an adult, wherever you go, that favor that is upon you follows you wherever you go. And any house you enter will benefit from that favor over your life, from that favor that follows you. This is why I keep telling people, be careful who you surround yourself with. There are also people who are cursed. There are people who have curses over their life. And wherever they go, that curse follows them. So if they enter your house, you will partake in that curse that is following them. You don't understand how deep life is. Somebody who has bad energy, somebody who has bad luck, who has negative energy, if he comes around you, it will affect you. And somebody who has favor, or you call it grace, good luck, if you surround yourself with somebody who has this thing, it will affect you too. You will benefit from that blessing, that positive energy. So, that is why sometimes you adopt a child and that child will come with the blessings upon the child's life. At times you adopt a child, the child will come with the negative energy in the child. This is it. You do not know. And some of the things that affects us in life depends on the circumstances surrounding our birth or our family history, our bloodline. What is destiny? You think destiny is future. Destiny is what flows in your bloodline, your DNA. Your DNA. That is destiny. Your father is black, your mother is black, we are Africans, our skin will look African. That is destiny. Europeans, they are white, their skin color, their face, that is that is it. Their character self. People inherit the character of their parents. Children inherit the character of their parents. What flows in the bloodline of their parents. How tall you are going to be. How short you are going to be. Your character self. The characters people exhibit has a lot to do with the person's DNA. The character, how you react, how violent you are, how peaceful you are, has a lot to do with your DNA, your bloodline. Even how successful or unsuccessful you are going to be in life has a lot to do with your DNA. But then that's why when we talk, some people say, can destiny be altered? In some cases, yes. Yes, you can alter your destiny. So there are children you may adopt. And these children, the disadvantage is, the disadvantage of adopting a child is you not knowing what flows in the child's bloodline. This kind of stealing, crime. Now listen, I'm not lying. This crime, you see some people, they are criminal by blood. It is what flows in there. They are violent naturally. What flows in their bloodline. It is their DNA. Everywhere they go, they make problem. Have you not seen some people, even if you look for their problem, they are quiet, they avoid problem, they are peaceful. There are people like this, they come here and some people will come here and join us here and what you see, they start fighting, start abusing, they don't know you, start cursing you, they don't know who you are. That's their blood, that's what flows, what is in them. Somebody will come here and start fighting you, somebody you've never met before. You have no transaction with the person. You did not offend the person in any way. He will come here and begin to make problem. That is what the person has in him or her. Guys, before I go further, I go to my YouTube channel at Uncle Rody and subscribe to my YouTube page. My name still remains Rody. So let's go further. You see my TikTok bio, you see that bio, you see a link, you see YouTube link. Press that link, it will direct you to my YouTube channel. Press that YouTube channel, press that link, it will direct you to my YouTube channel. Now, there are some people who would say, nah, you cannot adopt a child because that child is not your bloodline. It's not from, that child, the child you adopted does not share the same bloodline with you. But let me tell you, check your life. Check how many strangers that have been of help to you. In some cases, your family members are your worst enemy. They will fight you. You'll be running for your life. Your bloodline may even unalive you. Many people, the battles they are facing in life comes from their bloodline. And many people have benefited so much from strangers, people that do not share the same bloodline with them. I'm Rody. I'm from the old school. I'm telling you how it is. There are so many people watching me here now, they don't even speak to their family members. What do you think? What are you talking about? There are so many people, they don't talk to their brothers, their sisters, even their parents. Some people don't talk to their parents. They talk about bloodline. A stranger might be your destiny helper. A stranger, somebody you share no blood connection with, may save your life. I just told you guys the story of a woman who I advised to go apply for citizenship. I never met her before. I don't know her. We just met. And I gave her an advice. I was the woman's savior. Today she's living large. Anybody can be your savior. And angels come in different forms. That is the truth. So you saying, I'm not saying you should go and adopt. Listen, if you have no child and there is no possibility of you having your own biological child, I advise you to adopt a child. There is nothing wrong with it. If you are thinking that child could be rebellious, your own child can even be rebellious. There are people who have children that their children are naturally very stubborn. So when a child is rebellious, don't say it's because this child does not share the same bloodline with you. There are some children that even the parents benefited nothing from them. Your own child, your child can make you troubles too. Your own biological children can make you troubles too. Even an adopted child, having known that you cared for that child, will even be more loving to you. The child you adopted, when that child remember that you picked him or her from the streets, will be more loving, will take care of you more. If that child remembers what you stood for and what you did for that child. My name is Rody. I give it to you raw. Now I'm approaching 60 years. So guys, have you followed my YouTube channel? So guys, I told you, Mazoni, I see you. I told you I came out to drop this message for you guys. Man, I want to bring this program to an end. I told you I'm going to go live multiple times today. And if you're not following me, go follow me. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow this. I'm on all social media platforms. Do you understand what I mean? So if you enjoyed my broadcast, follow my page. And if you did not enjoy it, I'm not forcing you. But I encourage you, if you can render kindness or you see a child suffering and you have the resources, listen attentively. If you have enough resources, listen, if you have enough resources and you see a child, an orphan, suffering, and you feel that you can give that child a future, a life, do it.